Yeah, okay. So anyway, let me get back to okay. This is Thunder Talk with your host Thunder Bear of the Courage family. Oh my, that was really weird. Yeah, I just had a lot of technical issues trying to get it with the server. So anyway, this is January the 26th, the year 2020, and I am like way late for my show. Hold on one moment here. Let me say on air now. Here, just to make an announcement here. I've got to. Oh man, I got to let everyone know that I'm on the air because I don't know if anyone's even listening right now. Yeah, I. So anyway, tonight is going to do mostly news and some court stuff. And I do have some pretty good news, I think, maybe. Um, I've got finally got some software for on my computer for doing video editing, and I've got some video editing software on my phone as well. And yeah, so I might possibly be able to do some really good videos. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted here. I'm trying to let everyone know I'm on the air. Okay. So anyway, yeah, and I've done some really short videos which are easy to do on my phone. And I put those on Pornhub, and I got one on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a whole new show just for Pornhub. Okay, seriously. Um, I think that's what I might do. So yeah, it's a short show though because if it's like over an hour, I have trouble getting anything edited on my phone as far as videos are concerned. That's over an hour long. Everything just slows down tremendously, and it's a lot of hassle, and I'm not even sure if it can even work if it's over an hour. Um, but anyway, yeah. Let me let me just finish doing this here. Oh my. So anyway, yeah, tonight do a lot of here. Okay, now I can get over to here. Doing a lot of news, whole lot of news. So on air now. Okay. Yep, there we go. Oh my god, this is just what a night. Yeah, I went to do things as normal, and I just couldn't get on the air. All the data, I think all the data had been erased or something. I don't know, or some of the data had been erased out of my butt, which is a software that I use to get up on the air. So anyway, getting on with the news. Instead of firing him, cop named Officer of the Year for racism, excessive force, and sexual assault. That's from the Free Thought Project. And also, here we go. Bottled water company admits dumping deadly arsenic into California's ecosystem. Nobody goes to jail. I got the whole story right here. It says Natural Alpine Spring Waters bottled parent company CG Roxanne LLC pleaded guilty to one count of unlawful storage of hazardous waste and one count of unlawful transportation of hazardous material on January 9th. Yet to date, not one person has spent one night in jail for releasing thousands of gallons of arsenic into California's wastewater system. Elemental arsenic and arsenic sulfate and trioxide compounds are classified as toxic and dangerous for the environment. Yeah, I bet they're poison. It's poison. You ever seen the film Arsenic and Old Lace? Yeah. Anyway, in the European Union under Directive 67548 EEC, whatever. The International Agency for Research on Cancer recognizes arsenic and inorganic arsenic compounds as Group 1 carcinogens, and the EU list arsenic trioxide, arsenic whatever, as carcinogens, whatever. This extremely dangerous and potentially deadly practice of dumping the arsenic into the California ecosystem has essentially gone unpunished. The company earns nearly $50 million per year in revenue from its spring water, but was slapped on the wrist, some might say, with a $5 million penalty for discharging arsenic-tainted water back into the ecosystem. Yeah, Crystal Geyser. Yeah, I'm not going to be buying any water from them. Seriously. I don't normally anyway. I've got jugs and I go to the water machine. So anyway, getting back to... Oh my God. New stretchable battery is ideal for wearable electronics. Yeah, you can actually stretch it to twice its size and it's still fine. It holds power comparable to any other battery its size. So, might have good wearable electronics pretty soon, maybe. Got that good battery going for it. Japan is working on its own digital currency in retaliation to China's. They're working on their own version of Bitcoin. Get your ebooks from the library, dummy, from Gizmodo.com. Yeah, public libraries, you can check out ebooks. And the thing is, there's waiting list for those ebooks because they make deals with the publishers to, the libraries actually buy the ebooks. I really would like a resource-based economy. Seriously, man, no commerce. There's some problems with resource-based economies, and it depends on how they're run and everything. But yeah, I mean, if it's someone is running it, is doing everything out of love, then it should work just fine. I mean, it's it's not a perfect system, but it's a lot better than what we have now. Anyway, I have to go ahead and play my break for the first hour. I do apologize for this because, it's, the thing is, I just today did some new breaks, and I put one together for the first hour and one together for the second hour. So, brand new breaks. Okay. I don't know. You know what? I might just skip it for this hour. You know what? I think I will. I'm going to skip it for this hour. I'm just going to play the second hour break when the second hour curls around. Screw it. Anyway, Dolly Parton's meme exposes social media's masquerade. Yeah. Basically, she did a meme for each thing, like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Tinder. And Tinder, she looks kind of like a Playboy bunny from the 1970s or 60s, actually, maybe. So yeah, and Facebook, she's got a casual look and whatever, and she's being copied by lots of people's. An open source ebook reader that's free of corporate restrictions is exactly what I want right now, from Gizmodo.com. I didn't get to read this story. Yeah. Anyway, they've got one. They got one that someone put together Yeah, the raw hardware isn't as sleek or pretty as devices like the Kindle, but at the same time, there's a certain appeal to exposed circuit board, which features brief descriptions of various components, ports, and connections etched right onto the board itself for those looking to tinker or upgrade the hardware. Yeah, this is not something that's I don't think is like really available. It's winning the Take Flight with Feather contest. Yeah. So anyway, users are encouraged to design their own enclosures for the open book if they prefer. Oh well, I guess it is kind of available. Either through 3D printing cases made of plastic or rustic wooden enclosures, created using laser cutting machines, with the resolution of just 400 by 300 pixels on its monochromatic e-ink display. Text on the open book won't look as pretty as it does on Amazon Kindle Oasis, which boasts a resolution of 1680 times 1264 pixels, but it should barely sip power from its built-in lithium polymer rechargeable battery, a key benefit of using electronic paper. The open source e-reader powered by an ARM Cortex-4M processor will also include a headphone jack for listening to audiobooks, a dedicated flash chip for storing language files with specific character sets, and even a microphone that leverages a TensorFlow trained AI model to intelligently process voice commands so you can quietly mutter next to turn the page instead of reaching for one of the e-reader's physical buttons like a Neanderthal. Yeah. It can also be upgraded with additional functionality such as Bluetooth or Wi-Fi using Dea Fruit Feather expansion boards. But the most important most important feature is simply a micro SD card slot, allowing users to load whatever electronic text and ebook files they want. And it continues on. But yeah, it's a great idea, because the thing about having it as open source, you're not tied down to Amazon store or anything like that. You can just load on what you want, and it's anyway. See, these fridges won't dispense filtered water unless you pay extra for official filters with RFID chips in them. It's from Vice.com. Yeah, they hang on a second. I get some water. My throat's getting raw. I don't know what's wrong with it. Man, tonight is not a good night for me, for my show. Oh my. Yeah, basically they're extorting you. It's like when you buy these fridges. Let's see which fridges they are. Let's see. Hang on, skimming here. Yeah, it says newer. Oh, GE's. It's from GE. You just say GE's newer models actually stop you from getting filtered water or ice unless you pony up the $50 plus for a far more expensive GE sanctioned water filter. The GE website claims the RFID system is designed to help prevent leaks and is quick to note that users receive a bypass plug, which you may have thrown away, but you can pay $25 to replace. That graciously lets users consume unfiltered water. Oh my God. The company did not respond to inquiries asking why any of these restrictions are necessary. Yeah, that's terrible. I mean, it's just terrible. They force you to buy replacement parts like that from them. That's just the way it is. Let's see. Skip that one. By the way, I'm reading these news stories off of my Facebook page. It's Thunder Bear Courage. Oh, and you can also look up. Well, in fact, if you're on the chat room right now, which I don't know if anyone's on. I don't see anyone on there, but if you go to the chat room, you can see my email address, because that's what I'm using for my name on here. I'm using my email address. Let's see. Google announces new fees to fill legal data requests. Yeah, when the cops request data from Google, now they're starting to charge the cops. And guess what? You can do the same damn thing. Starting to charge the cops, charging the judges, and anyone who's requesting legal data from them. Yeah, you can do the exact same thing. There's nothing that Google does. You can do everything that Google does, basically. All right. If you're acting in commerce as a legal person, instead of a living man or a living woman, yeah. Anything that Google does, you can do. Granted, you don't have their resources, but yeah. Anything. Oh, sorry. I thought I heard something there. Okay. Anyway, this app is a dangerous invasion of your privacy, and the FBI uses it. Yeah, it's it's an AI. It's Clearview AI. That is okay. It's Clearview AI, a small startup that is mostly unknown until a story from the New York Times called it the app to end privacy as we know it. Let strangers figure out your identity through the quick snap of a single photo. Hundreds of law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, are already using this facial recognition technology despite bans on the tech in cities like San Francisco. The app uses over 3 billion images to find a match. These photos were sourced from social media sites and even apps like Venmo? Venmo. I've heard of Vimeo. I don't know what Venmo is. Anyway, that's an app, I guess. Okay, never mind. It says, let's say a random stranger approaches you on the street, snaps a quick photo of you in a public place, which is perfectly legal, uploads the photo to an app, and soon finds your social media profiles and your Venmo account and your full name and your address. Yeah. In the future, privacy is just going to go away anyway. Peoples will probably be wearing AR, augmented reality glasses, and you look around with these glasses, and other peoples will have the glasses and computers with them or whatever, and their names will just show up, and you'll see their name displayed over them. And maybe their age and a few, minor little details. And it's augmented reality, which would be great for the dating scene. Going into nightclubs, I'm sure lots of young peoples will just jump on this technology. And it won't have to use facial recognition, because everyone will just have devices on them, like their smartphones or whatever, that your phone pings their phone when you tell it to, and their phone will give you whatever information they want to give you. Emails, Facebook contact things, or whatever. And it already be downloaded into your system, and you can just email them right then and there. I don't really see much of a problem with that, actually. There's a lot of people that say, "Oh, what about privacy? What about privacy?" It's like, well, I'm pretty public, actually. I try to keep some things in the private, but I'm a pretty public guy. Finding me is not hard at all. In fact, all you have to do is email me, If you happen to be in San Diego, we probably could just meet up or whatever. Finding me is not hard at all. In fact, the police could find me in a heartbeat. I mean, it's not that difficult. Like I said, I am really, really public. And yeah, I mean, I do so much as in the public. It's not really a problem, It's really not a problem. But yeah, I don't know. I think society is just getting more and more towards no privacy anyway, because that's the way soul is. I mean, think about it. On the level of soul, when one soul meets another, they should know exactly who that other soul is. We're all part of the same thing, same collective or whatever it is, Godhead or whatever. Okay, we're all one anyway, as far as I know. Anyway, I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong about a lot of things. Whatever. British scientists discover all cancer cure by accident. Now, this is kind of interesting. They're talking about T cells, where they accidentally discovered T cells. But I've heard the term T cells before. Years ago, years and years, like a couple decades ago, I heard the term T cells. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I've got to really, do more. I got to do some research, actually. I haven't even actually finished reading the article. Okay. It says they instead discovered the T cell, a never before seen receptor that only latches onto cancerous cells, ignoring healthy ones. I don't know about you, but I recall hearing about T cells a couple of decades ago, at least. Is it a Mandela effect? And is it a different type of T cell? I don't know. I just don't know. It could be a Mandela effect. I don't know. Let's see. 12 password mistakes that hackers hope you'll make. And skip that one. Why you might want to disable automatic app updates on the Play Store. Yeah, just go ahead and disable them. And you don't even need to know the reason why. Once I saw that that's from AndroidAuthority.com, by the way. Once I saw that title, I said, "Oh yeah, that's a really good idea. Let me go do that." I just didn't think to do that before. Let's see. Skip that. I get links to a lot of interesting videos. Oops, this one right here is an extra one. I gotta delete it. Yeah, cops follow unarmed man in the bathroom for jaywalking and killing him. Taxpayers held liable. Yeah, should hold those men liable. All right. See, watch hypocrite cop swears like a sailor as he assaults arrest innocent musician for swearing. Yeah. That's from the Free Thought Project. Yeah. Man, it's just... Oh, my God. Oh, anyway, yeah, I got a link to a YouTube video that I just put up yesterday. Yeah, I'm learning video editing. So, still learning. I've got a little ways to go. But I basically just put a bunch of memes together with a song. And, just... I thought it was a cool little test, to see if everything works all right. I was able to do that on. I sent it up to YouTube, and I sent it to Pornhub as well. I'm thinking about doing something on X videos as well. I don't know. I, the thing is, like D Live, is you got to jump through a bunch of hoops to get to send anything up there. You know, Pornhub, I'm having trouble with the videos for some of my videos to go to Pornhub because it's the wrong format. I'm trying to figure out what the hell format to use, but it seems like if I do a short video from my phone in that video editing app, that it gets up there just fine. But I can't do a really long one, or I don't know. I might be able to do a really long one, but it just takes so long to put it together because it slows down so much. I don't know. I'm just having troubles. But maybe I'll get it all straightened out. And since I'm learning video editing now, maybe I can up my game on the videos I put up, you know? I don't know. I'm hoping to. State forces citizens to pay for stargazing permit to view night sky in public parks. Yes, really. Yeah, $35 is what they force the state citizens to pay, and I think it's like 65 or something like that for those that are not, well, from out of state, from those that are out of state, as it were. Yeah, stargazing access permit is what it's called. If you want to go to a park in New York, you have to pay to look up in the sky. Oh my God. Racist cop who called Tamir Rice a thug now identifies as a black man. Seriously. Yeah. It's from the Free Thought Project. Yeah. He's just as white as I am. You know? I mean, really. Oh, my. Just 3% of what the U.S. spends destroying countries could end starvation on the entire planet. Yeah. But seriously, though, that's right. 3% can end starvation. They spend trillions of dollars on bombing and killing. If we were in a resource-based economy and you had a government that we collectively owned and we had power and control over, there wouldn't be any war. You know, we wouldn't be sending bombers over and bombing the hell out of these little, you know, villages and towns and cities and killing these little babies. You know, we would be housing everyone, everyone being fed. It's absurd. We generate plenty of resources, and we'll generate even more thanks to technology. Video shows everything cops told the public about killing man in his driveway was false. Yeah, well, they are known liars, and in fact, they're actually. They're talking about a new course in how to lie and when to lie for the cops. They're sending them back to training because one cop got caught telling a lie that wasn't appropriate. They said, "Oh, the lie wasn't appropriate." So we need to send you back to take this course that we're putting together so that you know when it's appropriate to lie. Think about that for a moment. Seriously. Whatever. Robot spy gorilla infiltrates a wild gorilla troop. Yeah, it's a link to a YouTube video. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It kind of makes you think, though. It's like, is someone else doing that to humans? That's what I thought, man. That's what it's like. I just went to that thought when I was watching that video. It's like, hey, I wonder, someone doing that to humans, sending robots in, human robots. New scary email scam goes after banking info. Yeah, you need to. It looks legit and everything too. Just stop doing banking over email. Seriously, I know it's convenient and everything, but even if I had a bank account, which I probably will have soon, um, yeah, I would not do it electronically. Seriously. Now, if it's like a debit card, something I got money on, or something like that, then it's like, okay, well, I've got enough to cover something, and then, I might do that, a transaction that way. But I would want to go to a store and actually put cash onto the card, you know. Uh, New technique turns nuclear waste into diamond batteries, which is really interesting. If you're interested in that, that's from futurism.com. Yeah, they're getting all this new battery technology. I hope it finally gets to us. The long goodbye of Wi-Fi has begun. Local 5G networks could replace the familiar wireless standard. 5G is a weapon. We got a freaking general from the Pentagon on video saying 5G is a weapon. We developed it as a weapon. Hello? Oh, my God. More than 700 worms found in man's brain after he ate uncooked pork. Yeah, don't eat uncooked pork. I actually did a little bit. I ate a little bit of uncooked pork years ago. That may be what's wrong with me. I may have worms in the brain. Maybe, I don't know. Nothing I can do about it. Pastor eaten by crocodiles while trying to walk on water like Jesus. That's from Daily Post, Nigeria. Oh, my. Study finds roly-polies remove heavy metals from soil, protects groundwater. Yeah. Roly-polies are... there's another name for them. They're called pill bugs as well. We call them roly-polies in the South, in Alabama. But I had heard the term pill bug as well. So, anyway. Let's see. These Quonset inexpensive kit homes. I guess that's Quonset. Yeah. Inexpensive kit homes start at less than $8,000. It's a nice looking home. That is it's too much glass for my taste. I'd want something fortified, if I was going to have a home. That's too easy to bust in, you know. I want to make the cops work for it. You know what I'm saying? I know just the type of door to install too. They be banging on that thing with their jeez, I forget what it's called now. Battering ram. They'd be banging on that door with their battering ram all freaking day long, and it would not affect the door. The door wouldn't open because that's not the way it opens. Anyway, conspiracists say lasers used to start bushfires to make way for a new train network. Probably so. Yeah. There's lasers definitely. Directed energy weapons. Yeah. In Japan, it's common for successful women to rent a boyfriend for a few hours. Man. Yeah. That's interesting. Abby Martin banned from speaking at U.S. University for refusing to sign pro-Israel pledge. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going around by this pro-Israel pledge. You know, it's like, oh, you can't do this unless you sign this pledge to support Israel. If supporting Israel is a good idea, why are you essentially trying to make everyone do it? You know, it's a bit weird, don't you think? Yeah. Mother Teresa's charity is being investigated for child trafficking. It's about damn time. Yeah, she ran a death cult. When she was alive, she ran a death cult. Look it up. Mother Teresa and death cult. I guess you could do that, death cult. Here, in fact, let me look at it. Let me type that in the search right quick. See what comes up. Because I am curious. Oh, Mother Teresa evil. I just put in Mother and it says Mother Teresa evil. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's because I looked it up before. Mother Teresa's sad, disturbing legacy isn't what you think it is. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I might have done that on air or something. I can't really remember. Let's see. Prosecutors had the wrong man. They prosecuted him anyway. God. I've always said they're insane. And that's insane, isn't it? Wouldn't you agree that's insane? I've sat in court and watched them behave like freaking lunatics. They're all insane. Okay, all the attorneys, all the judges, all the court clerks, they're insane. All of them. If they weren't insane, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. They're committing fraud, among other things. Vietnam vet has prosthetic legs repossessed after VA fails to pay. Yeah, the VA was supposed to pay for his legs, for his legs or legs. That's for his legs. Yeah. Yeah, there are those that don't have any sympathy for that. I do. I got both my legs and everything, and my arms and whatever. But yeah, I still have sympathy for them. That's just it's evil. Really, is what it is. Man claiming to be the real Prince Harry found dead in Irish hotel. Very interesting. It was a professional hit. They've determined that. The police actually determined it's a professional hit. He may have been the real Prince Harry, actually. Because, the thing is, it's like, all Buckingham Palace had to do was just simply say, well, no, this guy is not the real Prince Harry. He's just some crazy kook. And just left it at that. They could have made some kind of official statement, just simply saying, no, he's not the real Prince Harry, and just left it. Or they could have said, well, prove it. Or something like that. Anything. But the fact is that they didn't say that. Someone just did a professional hit on him. They're all soulless creatures anyway, aren't they? Your kids can now watch astronauts reading stories from space. Yeah. Yeah. They ship these books up there, and those books weigh something, and you're paying for it. Except they're not really shipping them anywhere. It's a studio. I mean, well, it's shipping them to the studio, I guess, but whatever. They're not shipping them into space, that's for sure. It's all fake. Yeah. AR-15 lock defeated with Lego astronaut. I love that. It's a link to a YouTube video. Uh, there's a guy called Lock-Picking Lawyer. I don't like lawyers. I hate lawyers, as a matter of fact. I hate attorneys, but I am a fan of this guy's work because he picks a lot of locks and he shows you that some of these locks are really super defective. Sometimes he uses no tools whatsoever. In this case, he used a Lego astronaut. And it was so funny the way he did it. Yeah. I highly encourage you to watch his channel, by the way. If you got a lock, like a quick set lock on your front door or something or whatever, those things are so damn easy to get in if you've got something called bump key. 3 seconds. It takes about 3 seconds if you're experienced with a bump key to get in to defeat a quick set lock. Whatever. An electric car that does not require conventional recharging. That's a YouTube video. Yeah, he says he's doing it by radio waves, basically. This ambient radio waves. I don't know. I haven't actually sat down and looked at it, and I just saw that he's not saying very much, really. As far as technical stuff goes, and I don't know. Could be though. It could very well be. Who knows? Because it is energy. Radio waves are energy. Make no mistake about that. They are energy. I suppose it's possible. You got solar panels. Okay, solar panels. What do solar panels do? Photovoltaics. They take energy from light, right? Yeah, because light is energy. Radio waves are just a different form of light. They're part of the electromagnetic spectrum. It's all part of the electromagnetic spectrum. So it's not really that far-fetched, actually. As no one watched, Trump pardoned 5 mega banks for corruption charges, who he owes millions. Yeah. He owes all these banks millions of dollars, so he pardoned them for corruption charges. He just that's what you could call corruption, I suppose, if the office of president actually meant anything. Yeah. He's just a puppet. Oh, I did this twice. I gotta delete one of them. Delete. I hate it when I do that, when I post something twice like that. Top DEA investigator arrested for spending months on the job trying to have sex with children. Yep. Of course. More than 4 times as many police officers killed themselves than were shot in 2019. Folks, we can't have them committing suicide more often than they're shot. Get out there and shoot. Wait, no, I can't say that. Nah, don't just get out there. Okay, I can't. Well, actually, I just want to arrest them all. Seriously, I want to put them all under arrest and throw their asses into jail. Okay. I guess it's kind of nice that they're offing themselves, though. Seriously. Maybe if we get that number up, or get both numbers up, maybe. I don't know. Quite frankly, it's hard for me to care about them. It really is. It's very, very hard for me to care about them. Because they're crooks. As I said, I want to just place them all under arrest, take them to court, and then take them to a jail. USDA Organic now allows herbicides like cancer-causing glyphosate. So if it's labeled organic, the USDA allows glyphosate in it. Yeah. Oh, man. Tesla claims of unintended acceleration are completely false. Yeah, that's what Tesla's claiming. They are known liars, so yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, it's hard to tell with known liars. Are they lying about this? They're saying that the claims of unintended acceleration are completely false, or are they telling the truth? They're known liars. They said, "Oh, well, we put a car up into space." No, you didn't. No, you did not. We've got video. We got the video showing that the car is inside a movie studio because your damn system glitched twice. Whatever. Ugh. Baby Trend recalls 2000 Tango mini strollers. So if you've got one of those, just let you know. It's been recalled. New study raises safety concerns about sunscreens. Did I do this last? I don't know if I don't think I did it last week. Let's see. January 21st. Nope. I put it in January 21st. So yeah, the 19th would have been my show. Okay. Yeah, of course, sunscreens are bad for you. Never use them. You should never put batteries in your junk drawer. Here's why. Essentially, because if metal comes in contact with them, they can short out, cause a fire. New York moving to become next state to enact public banking. Man, I could have sworn I did this on last show, but I obviously couldn't have. That's so weird. All right, I got someone on the chat right now. Cool, Effie Junkie. Awesome. Thank you for joining the chat. If you got any questions, this is a perfect night to do it. Seriously. It's kind of open right now. Perfect night to do it. So, I was going to talk about courts after the break, too. Let's see. Innocent man tries to clean. Yeah, I'm going to skip that one. New bill to allow cops to detain citizens, force them to explain who they are, what they're doing. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, just don't be a citizen. Seriously, don't be a citizen. Citizens are slaves. A 6-year-old is making clay koalas to raise money for the Australian fires. He raised over $20,000. That's pretty damn good. That's really damn good. I don't know why he's raising money for the Australian fires. The Australian fires are doing just fine themselves. Oh wait, he's raising money for the victims, maybe. Yeah, that's probably it. The victims of the fires. Yeah, because the fires don't need the money. They're doing just fine. They've got plenty of other things to burn. I'm being silly. Oh wait, Effie Junkie has left the chat session. Oh my God, you left the chat session. Why? Why? It was. Thank you for at least letting me know that someone's listening. I hope someone's listening. Let's see. No, skip that. Let's see. Oh, wait. I got to do the new break. I'm going to do the second hour break. Brand new break. And it's only about 5 minutes long. Just a tad bit over 5 minutes. Okay. So just to let you know, let me find it here. Break. Right here. I'll be right back after this.
You're listening to Flat Earth Radio Live, and this is the Flat Earth Man, and all you're watching is a puppet show. All y'all watching is a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. The whole world's a stage, man. You're listening to Flat Earth Radio Live.
So good. What's the matter?
Oh, I always feel tired and run down. No energy. I think it's my poor diet or something.
Well, John, I used to feel the same way. Couldn't sleep at night, couldn't stay awake in the daytime. That's when my doc told me that I had leaky gut syndrome.
Oh, wow. What'd you do? Surgery?
No way. I tried Tarsil. Tarsil is made with the finest, purest cream of tartar and MSM sulfur. And that's all. The fact that it contains all natural ingredients makes it especially desirable in today's toxic world. Tarsil is a white powder that you take every day with water or juice. Taken regularly, Tarsil can clear your leaky gut right up.
Tarsil, huh? So what else does Tarsil do?
Tarsil can help with acne, psoriasis, constipation, gallstones, heartburn, hemorrhoids, hypertension, IBS, and UTI.
Wow, that's quite a formula.
Yes, it is. And Tarsil also helps you to relax, repels insects, and can help you stop smoking.
So, how do I find Tarsil?
That's easy. Just go to Tarsil.com or call 619-363-1264. Try a bottle today and begin feeling normal again.
TARSUL.com. Try Tarsil today.
Resistance and I'm not giving in. Breaking the paradigm everybody's living in. No more spinning on a ball, that shit was just pretend. And I'm not gonna say it is just for the sake of fitting in. The truth is different to people because illusions vary. The truth is hidden, the truth is missing, the truth is buried. The truth is beautiful, truth is ugly, the truth is scary. That's why telling the truth is revolutionary. The truth is something that these people just will not provide. That's why they gotta keep sheeple completely occupied. Now our food and our fruits and veggies are modified. And that's what happens when common sense is just not applied. They govern your mind, that's why it's called governmental. Everything that comes out of their mouth is utter dribble. And we just sit here every day, it's always uneventful. That's why I'm out here causing ruckus, man, that's what I'm into. I'm defiant, remaining non-compliant. No, I'm not staying quiet, never remaining silent. Doing everything that I can just to create a riot. I want the truth and I'll do whatever it takes to find it. Have to be asleep to have the American dream. There's bloodlines and they seem to think theirs is supreme. Democrats and Republicans are sharing the scene. It's no different than the WWE. Everybody's an actor and the world is a stage. We're just some slaves, never knowing the world is a cage. They got us worrying about chasing fortune and fame. They train us to ignore these things and it's more than just strange. But I won't do this anymore, man, I'm taking control. If you don't do it for yourself, no one's saving your soul. It's better that you make it whole than they're making a hole. Ripping and tearing and twisting and taking it slow. I've never been the type of guy that would tolerate ghouls. They try to take us and brainwash us in all of their schools. They're lying to us every day while we're watching the news. But I refuse to lose and no, I won't follow the rules. Forever I'm defiant, remaining non-compliant. No, I'm not staying quiet, never remaining silent. Doing everything that I can just to create a riot. I want the truth and I'll do whatever it takes to find it.
You're listening to Flat Earth Radio Live, and this is...
I'm back. Let's... Oops. Sorry, I was listening to the music and I got carried away. Yeah, that music was from ODD-TV, in case you're wondering, that song. So yeah, by all means, look them up. Oops, gotta do that right there. All right. So anyway, yeah, I got lots of really damn good news. Seriously, man, it's some good news stories here. So I think I'll just continue with the news rather than go into the court stuff. Although I got some really good court stuff too. Yeah, I'll just save the court stuff for next Sunday, since I had so much trouble getting onto the air tonight, and I missed like 45 minutes of my freaking show. So let's just let's just continue on with the news. Man regains his sight, demands divorce from ugly wife that married him blind. I just had to read that one. Let's see. Oops. Come on. Scrolled it. Yeah, damn it. Having some trouble with my mouse now. It's because I got to replace the battery. Damn it. Hang on one moment here. Got it. So it is. I just gotta. Come on. Damn it. I swear. I'm gonna borrow this battery out of here for a moment. Till my show ends. I gotta get a new battery for my mouse. You know, that sounds really weird. I'm thinking about it. It's like getting a new battery for my mouse. Because, you know, like 30, maybe 40 years ago or something like that. Hear someone say, I got to get a new battery for my mouse would make no sense whatsoever. So anyway, let's see. New 3D printed electric scooter propels you underwater at 12 miles per hour. Yeah, they're starting to 3D print a whole bunch of stuff. They got 3D printed guns and all kinds of stuff. It's awesome, isn't it? Scientists invent robot that climbs surfaces like Spider-Man. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, except the thing is it actually uses water, believe it or not. They got to tinker with it a bit to get it right, but yeah, it actually does. It uses water to climb. Using a DNA-based computer, scientists get the square root of 900. That's pretty damn awesome, actually. It's baby steps, yeah. But think about it. When the first computers came along, they would be excited, really excited to get the square root of 900, yeah, or something like that. They were excited when they got 2 + 2 = 4. Yeah, and the quantum computers, the same thing. Baby steps, but you know, eventually, hey, you know, DNA-based computing. You realize that one little chip of DNA-based computing, when they get it right, that one little chip can have something like 360 terabytes of information on it. Think about that. Thinking about having one little chip that can store 360 terabytes. Make our computers today look like just nothing, you know? Let's see. Infamous X-rated cartoon Fritz the Cat now streaming on Amazon Prime. Yeah, I've got that cartoon. Yeah, but I think they probably cleaned it up and everything. That is not cleaned it up, sort of. It was cleaning up the video or something, because it's a really nice picture, nice clean picture here, or photograph from it. I forgot where I got my copy from. I might have gotten it from X Videos or something. It's a very interesting cartoon. It's it's X-rated and everything. It's got, you know, sex and stuff, but it's got a lot of really interesting stuff to say, you know, and it's still, a lot of it's still true today. it holds up pretty much. I mean, there are some things that are, kind of toward in that period, in that time period, but still, there's some things that really hold up today. If you haven't seen Fritz the Cat, you need to see it. Seriously, download it. Grab it. Maybe go to Amazon Prime. Maybe that's a better copy. The thing is, when it was filmed, it's got this grainy look to it and everything. So I don't know. Maybe they cleaned it up because this is a really sharp, clean photograph that I've got here. Amazon secretly removes 1984 from the Kindle. Yeah, the book 1984 by George Orwell. That's just that should tell you something about Amazon. If you never read 1984, you need to read it. Trust me, you need to read it. Don't just go watch a movie, especially not the 1950s some odd movie that I think it was like 54 or something. I had that movie on my computer. I just deleted it because it was boring as hell. It's like, oh God, it's like, I just couldn't get through it. But the book is an exciting read. And it's pretty thick too, if I remember right. Well, maybe I don't remember right. I don't know. I thought it was pretty thick. I don't know. It may have been. But yeah, it was a really good book. I haven't read it in decades. So my memory's a little hazy on it. But yeah, it's a really, really good book. Could U.S. gun owners defeat their own government in battle? Well, it's not their government. It's not your government. Okay, but it's maybe. It's a solid maybe, actually. A solid maybe. If enough military troops said, yeah, we're not going to be, fighting against the peoples out here. We're going to fight on their side instead. Yeah, maybe. Of course, you might have a lot of robots and everything you have to fight too. Could be tough, 91-year-old who wanted to stay alive dies after being removed from life support. That's in, was that in Canada? I think it was in Canada, if I remember right. It's been a little while since I put up the thing here. So far I don't see. I guess in New York, maybe. This is talking about the New York Post. Really, you would think it would show immediately where that is. I don't know. Anyway, at a 10th Virginia rally, gun rights supporters chant, "We will not comply." Yeah. I swear, man. Oh, this is really interesting here. A teleportation in the wrong place. Tree merged with a car. I tried to explain this video, but I can't. It's from knowledgetime.net. You got to see this. It's video. It's just, I can't explain it either. It's not teleportation. It can't be teleportation. Maybe some kind of time dilation or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's CGI. If it is CGI, it's really damn good CGI. Okay. You got to see it. Look it up. Teleportation in the wrong place? ? Tree merged with car ? I tried to explain this video, but I can't. No period. No period or explanation point or anything. But yeah, it's just, you got to see it. You got to see it for yourself. But it's such a short video, though. But, I mean, you can see the tree actually inside the car. And you can see underneath the car. They show you underneath the car. But I don't know what they're saying, though. It's a different language. I forgot. I forgot if it's Russian or Iranian or something. I forgot where it's at. But, yeah, it's amazing. Putin is dead. Shock claims Vlad was killed years ago and Russia led by body double. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. Quite possibly, let's see. Large military-grade drones could soon be flying over your backyard. Yeah, the FAA is going to let the military fly drones. Large military drones. They're probably armed. Oh my God. Anyway, let's see. Skip. Got a couple of cat videos up here or so. Oh yeah, I finally found that thing I normally play in my break with Johnny Carson. Okay, I came across the actual video of it. So yeah, it's here. It's I got it from Private Attorney General's Office LLC, which is a Facebook page. It's one of the groups I belong to. I belong to a lot of Facebook groups. It's mostly flat Earth and law. Actually, I think more law than flat Earth. Facebook groups. I mean, just tons and tons of Facebook groups. But yeah, I got the actual video, and it's interesting actually watching the video as opposed to just listening to it. Let's see. Yeah, the U.S. government's pushing UFOs like crazy, aliens and stuff. They're going to be pushing it more and more. It's going to be a false flag operations, obviously. It's probably because, the demons will be showing up anyway, and it's like, oh no, they're aliens. They're just aliens. Everyone, greet them and be nice to them or whatever. Or oh, it's an alien invasion. They're going to take over or whatever. Yeah, they're demons. Let's see. Nope. Okay, these stories I talked about last week. I'm into last week's stories. All right. Actually, I probably got lots of news that I didn't get to. But I'm almost into my show anyway. So I tell you what, let me just talk about the court a little bit. Okay. So I had some interesting thoughts about court. Okay. Why not be the very first question to a judge be something like, will you please be honest with me? Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay. I've heard a variation of it, though, of, say, I need you to take the oath, take an oath or whatever. But I wouldn't do that. I'd just simply say, can you give your word to me that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And if you will, then I will give you my word. I will give my word to you that I will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And, knowing things about Mormon accounts and stuff like that, yeah, if you can get the judge to actually openly in court say that he's going to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and give you his word as a man or as a woman, whichever, whatever, okay, as a living man or living woman, then that would change everything. Not you tell them you can't be deceptive in any way. No deception. They won't do it. I bet you they won't do it. But to do that in open court and have witnesses and everything, that would be like a game changer. You know, that would be a huge game changer. One of the problems is that we don't have, generally speaking, okay, we don't have lots of people that we can go into court with us. When we do have lots of people, we can arrest the judge, though, because I actually saw a video where they did arrest the judge. They brought just lots and lots of peoples in, and they arrested the judge. That was in the UK, though. It was a small town in the UK, or a small city or something. I don't know. But yeah, they don't like lots and lots of people showing up in the courtroom. So, because in fact, that courthouse, they said, "Oh no, we're going to change this. We're not going to allow lots of people to show up." Well, you know what? These courthouses are supposed to be public. They're supposed to be public. I know they're really not. They're actually English Crown. And I'm talking about the courthouses here too. Okay. Like in California, for example, San Diego. Yeah. They actually are English Crown property. The ones that are county anyway. Because all the counties, everything the county owns is actually English Crown property. And, if you're not familiar with the stuff that I'm familiar with, that sounds insane. I know. I realize that. It sounds insane, but it is. It's true. I'm sorry. In a way, it is insane, but yeah, it's true. It is basically, a fake Revolutionary War, which is the best way for them to do it. They knew damn well way back then. They knew that they wouldn't be able to keep control of the colonies, in the long run, because it was just too much of a distance, too much time to travel. It took them about 6 months to travel each way. Anywhere from 4 to 6 months, maybe 3, perhaps. I don't know, depending on the winds and stuff. Obviously, it was sailing vessels back then, so depending on which way they were going, whatever. But yeah, they thought, well, it's a good idea. Just make everyone believe they're free. And that's what they still do today is, it's like, well, the ones that are most enslaved are the ones that think they are free, Anyway, there's just, oh man, it's just, there's so much about these courts. I'm running out of time here. I hate it when I'm like in the last 5 minutes, roughly 5 minutes of the show, and it's like I'm thinking I'm running out of time, and it's overriding every other thought that I got. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, there's also things I was thinking about the birth certificate and stuff. Making it null and void, which I did. I already made the birth certificate null and void from the beginning. But I've got to do that with the name change papers because I had legal name change papers. So I've got to do that too. I got to void that out. And it should be really easy because those are based on the birth certificate, essentially. So, you call the birth certificate or even certificate of live birth, both really, the originating documents. Okay. The originating documents, if they're null and void from the beginning, then any subsequent document that's made off of that has to be null and void from the beginning as well. So that's what I'm going to do basically in court. I don't mind telling them ahead of time, maybe they're listening in. I just assume that they are, actually. Every time I do this show, I assume that the powers that be are listening in, although I don't know for a fact. But the stuff that I have is it's so powerful. It's just I don't know why they wouldn't be listening in, really. I guess they consider me a threat or something. Probably so. I mean, maybe a small threat, because I don't reach that many peoples right now. But I do reach all around the world, though. I know that for a fact. I looked up one of my name one time on Google, and I found one of my documents on a website in Africa. Someplace in Africa. I forgot where. I thought, wow, this is cool. It was one of my older documents, so it was one of my How to Beat the Courts documents, which is really outdated. In fact, I think that one that they had was even outdated for when I looked it up. So now I've got my Sword and Shield method, which I probably should update. I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to, though. So anyway, I guess I gotta shut things down. So if you're pulling out of a parking lot at night, please turn on your headlights and your taillights if you have one of those defective cars. Don't give the police any reason to pull you over, okay? Excuse me. They're road pirates. And they're sometimes very deadly road pirates. So, everyone have a good night. And I do apologize for not starting my show on time. Just a little technical issue. I don't know how it happened. I just don't have the faintest idea how it happened, but it happened. So, yeah. Have a good night. Bye.
Well, let me tell you something about the space station. It's only really there in your imagination. That thing ain't real. It's science fiction. It's there to feed your space addiction. Those astronauts are not in space. It's written all over their stupid face. See, I can spot a lie from 100 miles. And I can spot a fraud from the way they smile. Didn't you learn nothing from the fake moon mission? That puppet show from President Nixon. Well, listen up, they're doing it again, it seems. Check out the harnesses and green screens. I used to work a lot in film and TV. I know a bit about the television trickery to create the illusion that you're somewhere that you're not. A green screen is what you're gonna use a lot. Or if you wear a harness and attach it to the ceiling, the illusion that you're floating is what they'll be believing. All you're watching is a puppet show, yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the human race. So let me tell you something about a zero-G plane. This thing flies up and then down again. Some weird stuff happens if you're on the inside. You start to float as the plane takes a dive. You simply add an actor that's trained to deceive. And you got yourself an astronaut, or so you believe. Plane flies up and that's everyone's cue. Then action, we got some deceiving to do. Plane flies down and then everyone knows to start the ISS live show. Floating in a plane with zero-G, but you only see astronauts on your TV. All you're watching is a puppet show, yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the human race. Well, another thing I noticed when I looked at these fools, they're filming spacewalks in buoyancy pools. NASA's gonna tell you that it's just for training, to practice for space station maintaining. Well, I thought about that, but if that's the case, then why the hell can I see bubbles in space? Take a hard look at the next spacewalk, and tell me if you can see bubbles at all. Open your eyes, man, I'll bet you a quarter those spacewalks are filmed underwater. I can see space bubbles everywhere. Hey, NASA, how the hell did those get there? All you're watching is a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the human race. So when you see an astronaut aboard the ISS, take another look at your TV set. They're pretty good at faking, so you gotta look close. Pay some attention to the way the actor floats. If you ask me, that ain't zero gravity, but Hollywood effects that I see on my TV. Take a good look at the whole damn thing. These lying bastards are just puppets on a string. It's all a big science fiction puppet show. The game's up, assholes, cause we all know. Thanks for the show, NASA. It's been a blast. Now take your fake station and shove it up your... All you're watching is a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the whole human race. All you're watching is a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're just actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the whole human race, man. All you're watching is a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the whole human race. All you're watching is a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're just actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma,
Yeah, you ain't seen my best. Checkmate, in a game of chess. Globalists see me as a threat. Free thinking, got the world at my neck, huh? Am I paranoid? Picture Malcolm X in a room full of pigs trying not to bust a sweat. Ayy, Neil Tyson need to loosen up his vest. They probably write that man one hell of a check. Ayy, I'm over here on this side of town. Come on over here, try to clown. Ayy, I never pipe down. If they weren't coming for me, then they definitely coming for me now. I can't even keep my phone charged up. All the shit I'm talking, I should get my home barred up. Rappers, get off of my dick and get your own bars up. Vladimir and Liz's breath got the clone skirt, cuz whoop. Use your common sense. Why is NASA part Department of Defense? They divided up the seas into 33 degrees, feeding kids masonry. Bruh, be careful what you read. Flatline. There's no superior bloodline. Flatline. You got me once, but that died. Ayy, voice. Do I have a voice? Do I give a fuck? Do I have a choice? Joint. I roll up a joint. Keep my shooters in the game like I hate to disappoint. I see only good things on the horizon. That's probably why the horizon is always rising. Indoctrinated in a cult called science, and graduated to a club full of liars. Heliocentrism, you were the sixth victim. Fuck you and your team, you can sit on the bench with them, they nervous. But before you try to curve it, do your research on David Irving. Stalin was way worse than Hitler. That's why the POTUS gotta wear a kipper. I'm a man first for an artist. Get a lawyer, look up Dr. Richard Sauter. Bounce, flatline. You fooled us for the last time. Flatline, flatline. It's no superior bloodline.
So you want to find the farthest point from that center. And it turns out sea level at the equator is farther away from the center of the Earth than sea level near the poles. It has nothing to do with global warming and melting of the ice caps.
Why is that?
Because Earth, we know it spins once a day. Yes, thank you. 3 people know how long a day lasts here.
Good for row number 2. They're off to a great start.
So you spin, when you spin pizza dough, it kind of flattens out.
Yeah.
Gets wider in the middle. And so Earth, throughout its life, even when it formed, it was spinning. And it got a little wider at the equator than it does at the poles. So it's not actually a sphere. It's oblate. And officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier.
Yeah.
Chubby's a good word. It's like pear-shaped.
Yeah.
So it turns out the pear-shapedness is bigger than the height of Mount Everest above sea level.
Flatline, you fooled us for the last time. Flatline.